G'day. 10 minutes before the first baseball game starts. Oh, all right. Let's take a look. Cards Nationals. Good money, good volume, well balanced. Looking at 67% of the money is on the master chart is the Nationals. Total has good volume, well balanced. Looking at 68% of the money is on the under. Run line has good action. 64% of the volume is on the -1.5, and 68% of the master money. Good volume for an early morning baseball game. Braves Pirates. So we have 68% of the money is on the Braves, and 94% of the master money is on the Pirates. And a proper money that's so this is where, again, if you put the money together on the overall, it's kind of balanced. I mean, -220 plus 190s. It's kind of where it needs to be for booking that kind of volume. And then the master money is where it's pushed onto the other side. So going to be a little bit more diligent on saying this is a play, whatnot, because when it comes to the balance of the chart there, it's pretty well balanced overall. Good money on the volume, on the total. Like 54% of the money on the over. We're looking at 75% of the money on the under. Run line here. 72% of the money is on the -1.5, and all the master money, while it's not a lot, is on the +1.5. So, here comes our friends, the Rockies, again. Like 77% of the money, which for a freeze-on shot is kind of where it should be on the Padres. All the master money's on the Rockies. I guess it's a play by different player. But yeah, it's like 97% of the master money's on the Rockies. But again, if we look at this, balance it out, the overall chart is balanced. Just more money on the other one because they're a bigger favorite. 78% of the money on the over. 92% of the master money is on the over. Run line has significant volume. And get that master. And as expected, the master money. It's on the +1.5 plus money. So we saw how that went in the last time we brought that game up, and it was Mark fired through that worst team in baseball. Dodgers, like 55% of the money's on the Dodgers, yet 81% of the master money's on the Dodgers. Total well balanced. Run line is it's off the line right now. It's flipped, so went from 1.5 one way to 1.5 the other way. So let me just check where these. All right, so this master money is at +1.5, minus a bit over $2, and it's all on the +1.5 minus short money. And now they're favorites, so now it's -1.5 plus money. So just be aware I'm explaining that it's +1.5 short money that that Dodgers run line money is at. Rangers Tigers. We're looking at about 55% of the money on the Rangers, like 96% of the master money's on the Rangers. Good volume too. Someone took a good whack at it, plus 105, 104. Totals well balanced. 67% of the master money's on the under. Nothing of note on the run line. Red Sox Royals, well balanced. A lot of volume. Or second biggest bet game of the day behind Cardinals Nationals. Like 53% on the master monies on the Red Sox. 73% of the money is on the over. 92% of the master money is on the over. Nothing on the run line of note. Yankees Athletics, hardly any money on it. It's like 91% of the money is on the Yankees, but it's not worth noting of anything on the there's more money on the total than there is on the game on the side. And we're looking at 82% of the Yankees Athletics game is on the over. Nothing worth noting on the master chart. Orioles Angels is the lowest bet game of the day. Not even worth mentioning. Nothing of note there. Nothing on the master chart. Nothing on the total. Nothing on the run line. There is no interest, literally, in the Orioles Angels games today. Mariners Jays, we've got 64% of the money is on the Mariners, which kind of makes it somewhat a balanced book when we look at 84% of the money, the master money, is on the Jays. And it's at like high 60s, plus high 60s, a little at the low 70s. So again, jumps out as a play here, but if you look at the overall, it's fairly well balanced money-wise. Under, it's like 75% of the money, nothing of note. Master money, so we bet it. Okay. Need to check that account to see what he's like. And then the run line has good money, 75% on the plus 1.5, and the master money is all on the plus 1.5, minus 30-ish, all around up and down that area. Rays Brewers, it's well balanced there. 68% of the master money on the Brewers, 55% of the money's on the over, 92% of the master money's on the under. Run line, good volume, well balanced. Twins Giants, we've got 62% of the money's on the Twins. Nothing a note on the master chart, well balanced. Totals well balanced, although 90% of the master money is on the under. Let's see, under sort of 8.5, minus 20. So, Marlins White Sox, looking at 64% of the money is on the Marlins. 67% of the master money is on the White Sox. Well balanced on the total. All the master money's on the over. Then we've got 68% of the money's on the Astros. Like almost not a nickel on the master chart. 71% is on the under, and all the master money is on the under. So we're looking at under 8.5, average of minus 109 overall, and for the Masters it's minus 112. So everyone's on the under there. And then Phillies Guardians, very low volume bet, like 54% on the Phillies. Most of the master money, like 96%, is on the Guardians. Total's well balanced. 97% is on the under from the Masters, and the run line is well balanced. So not a lot jumps out today. There was a few big dogs that the Sharpies are on. And when I say that, it's like originatings. So lines that really don't exist once this kind of players play. Go into the NHL. It's one earlier game. Tips in like 3 hours. Stars, Jets, well balanced master chart. Nothing on the total or the puck line. Panthers, Leafs. Looking at 62% of the money is on the Panthers. 94% of the master money is on the Panthers. They laid numbers that I suspect don't exist anymore. Well, one might, like laying 81, laying 91. So if you can get anything under 200, preferably around low 90s, high 80s, some value there. Over 6, the total, we're looking at like 90% on the over, nothing to note on the Masters chart, nothing to note on the puck line. And NBA, we got 2 games today. Yeah, it's no, it's one game goes in 2 hours. Keep an eye on it because we're looking at 78% of the money is on the Thunder, well balanced on the Master chart. The total is like almost balanced to the dime, same on the Master chart. And the Cavs, like 84% of the money is on the Cavs right now. Not really much at Master action, but it's all Cavs. Looking at -4.5, so it's a point lower at similar price. Nothing worth noting on the total or the money line. So that's it for now. Let these early baseball games kick off, throw off. Fuck, what is a baseball tip? First pitch. There you go. First pitch. All right. Let's keep an eye on those and see how it goes. And I know I missed yesterday giving an update later in the day. Got tied up with a bunch of stuff, and I should get back to some, but most of this baseball looks like it's gone by one. So there you go. Champs asking which ones are the official plays. Well, it really wasn't much today that really stood out because, again, as I look at it and sort of we get a little tighter. I know the just get this up. Got my little bookie buddy here, teaching him doing some work. And yes, I am a proponent for teaching people the math of sports betting or horse racing or any of that, no matter what they are. Not necessarily gambling, but learning the math behind it. As I said, there was a few good dog bets. They're on the Rockies. Shit, I brought up the wrong chart. Hang on. Pre-game. Rockies plus 1.5 going to the well on again. And the Blue Jays is sort of there. But nothing was like a blind, clear pop out like we often have. So there was one other dog. I'm looking at these charts. There's numbers everywhere. Who's that other big dog? No, I'll have a look. If I see anything pop up, I'll post it as well. Cheers.